So we have got the Screamers tournament, and as you can see there, you've got yourself 3 days to get this done. You can complete any of the following 8 and it will tick it off. There are 9 objectives altogether. I don't know if it's going to be like the gauntlet. If you miss out on one, you don't get that reward. But for example, if you don't score a long-range goal, you won't get Power Shot Plus, and you can get the rest of the rewards. That's how I think it works. Now, in terms of the rewards, I don't think they're personally great, but again, it's only a free mode, so who really cares? 85 to 89 by scoring a brace, which is 2 goals in 5 separate matches. Then we have ourselves along the line of the Ultimate Scream evolution there, which is going to give you the cosmetic, as well as a 7x82 plus for winning the tournament. And then you get this card at the end of it and the badge, as well as 11x81. Now, if we were to head into the game mode, it's a very interesting thing about this game mode, if you didn't know. It is going to be, once the game loads up, it is going to be a outside-the-box tournament. So basically what that means is the 2 goals from outside the box, or 1 goal outside the box counts 2 points, even if I remember how to speak English. That's how it works. So you don't have to score out the box. If you do, you get 2 goals instead of 1. And you've got 30 entries to get as many as you want done. It's a daily tournament, so I'd imagine once you've completed it, you have to wait for the next day. Hopefully I'm wrong with that, because sometimes EA do that, sometimes they don't. You can only have 1 player 88 rated or higher, and you can have a minimum of 1 screen player. You need 1 screen player. So again, screen players aren't terrible if you've got an evolution on them anyway, or you've done an Evo with a Scream cosmetic at the end of it. Like my Camavinga you saw there, that should count. Now, like I say, I don't know how the matchmaking works. I don't know how, if anyone's going to really try to score from outside the box. But we're just going to go through some ways that you can win this and get this done. 30 entries to get yourself X amount of goals. Now, originally, like as always, you kind of want to keep an eye on what your opponent does at the start. See how you play. Now, we have got ourselves, I realized we've got ourselves Scream Park G's son in it. That's why it's counted, not the cosmetic, so keep that in mind. But he's already a DM controller, so we know that, so we just got to be careful. He's waiting for the counter of his 2 attacking players. Also fine. Now, if you wanted to, you could try to spam to shoot out the box with finesse shot or power shot. Maybe not low driven, but you could try to spam that. I probably wouldn't recommend it unless you're desperate for the Power Shot Plus. And the best way to do that is to either get a corner, play it out to the edge of the box, and then go that way. Or you want to get a Finesse Shot Plus player on this angle here, and then go for that shot and try and get it in that way. They are going to be the ways you're going to score outside the box. Now, in terms of winning the game, I mean, I'd like to say it's pretty straightforward. You guys know how winning a game is. Score more goals than your opponent, you win the game. Now, look at him bringing out his defender. That's completely fine. Now, one more thing you could do if you are desperate for a Power Shot Plus from scoring outside the box is asking your opponent. Essentially, be like, look, can I score outside the box? You can win and get it done that way. Whether that will actually happen or not is another question itself. But you can see there, we've got ourselves a counter-attack. I've also got Son, who's got Finesse Shot Plus at the edge as well, just in case I get in that situation. But you can see there, he's going to be trying to manually defend it. That's fine. So poor pass from me in the end, no problem. But you can see it's going to be 3-minute halves by the looks of it as well. And that's kind of how these games are going to be. Let me know if you're enjoying this or not. We are going to skip to when we actually get ourselves a goal now, and then we'll be back once we get that goal. Right, long range shot and a good save. Now, we've got ourselves a corner, as I mentioned. Now, to get these corners, you're essentially going to want to play it on the edge here. Look to turn, get that finesse off. Unfortunately, it's blocked. That's kind of how you want to work that finesse shot on the edge of the box again. Does get blocked again, but you can see that's kind of how you want to get those shots outside the box. It's going to be the best way there. And there is our goal now. We got 1-0 back in the game. It's been a very one-sided game. We got very unlucky the way we conceded. Now, like I say, this could switch. As long as you can score outside the box, you're going to get 2 goals altogether, but we're not really worried about that. Again, we just got to win, as you know, in terms of just winning. I'm not really fussed about getting Power Shot Plus. I am interested to see if it is going to be like the gauntlet or not. But let's go ahead and get to our next goal here. Park, and there is our second goal there. Now we've got the 2-1 lead. Again, not outside the box, but not too worried about that at all. Just got to make sure we win now. Like I say, you don't need to score outside the box. It just gives you additional goal. Can't stress it enough in case anybody doesn't really understand. So we managed to win that first game. No goals outside the box, but as you can see there, you can just play it normally, and that's kind of how you're going to go ahead and get this done. Now, the quicker you, obviously, the more goals you score outside the box, the more goals you get overall. But you can just play this normally and get it done. Let me know if you think this is worth it or not. I'm personally not entirely sure if I'm a big fan of this cup. Don't mind the other ones we've had. Yes, some of them have been harder than others. But this one altogether, don't seem to be the biggest fan of. Like, see there, we got 2 done. Score 2 goals in 1 game. Get 1. So we got 2 out of 8 completed. All we need to do is score another 2 more games and then get braces in another 2 more or 3 more games. And then we got the rest in terms of scoring 20 separate, 25 separate, 1 from long range. So again, that's how you do it. Any questions, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.